Hey, it's Cairo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing standard best of one ranked. We're in platinum right now. This deck is a ton of fun. This is my own brew, so you won't see this anywhere in the meta, or you shouldn't see this exact copy. But it is Gruul Ramp. So I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I want to do a ramp deck, but I don't want to do just mono green. I'm thinking Simic maybe, but I'm like, no, we're just gonna go ham. Gruul Ramp. Here we go. At the top end, we're trying to ramp into Etali Primal Conqueror, and then if we get it fortunate, we get a good hit when this enters the battlefield, we can bring out a Tyrannax Rex or Kogla and Yadaro. And the cool thing about Kogla and Yadaro is it only costs 6, where other things cost 7, and you can have it come in and fight anything, and it is a 7/7. So it kills most things, or if there's nothing to fight, it can just have trample and haste and just start wrecking. Down at the bottom, we have Llanowar Loam Speaker as ramp. We have Riveteer's Requisitioner. This is an uncommon from New Capenna, and this card is much better than a lot of people think it is. It's a 2-drop. It trades with almost any creature that in an aggressive deck that they play on 1, 2, 3, or sometimes even 4 because it has 3 power. And then you want it to die, and then you can just blitz it and have it die. But more than likely, this is cool to play on turn 2 because then you get to trade with one of their aggressive creatures, something that they invested 3 or 4 mana into, and then it gets you closer to your big things anyway. We have Lightning Strike in here as our early removal. This also doubles as direct damage to face to kill somebody, which is unlikely, but we did do it in one of these games. Or 3 damage to turn our Invasion of Zendikar, which is an uncommon invasion that grabs us 2 lands, into an Awakened Skyclave at instant speed. Surprise blocker. If you have this down, they attack you. You Lightning Strike this, bring this 4/4 Vigilance Haste into play. And this also gives you 1 mana of any color on Ramp Shoot. That's a fantastic card. We have Burn Down the House. We have Brotherhood's End for our board wipes in red. I mean, let's be honest. Anything that's going to be a threat to us is going to come down like 3, 4, 5, turn 6 maybe. And if we can't take care of it with Brotherhood's End, we sure can take care of it with Kogla and Yadaro, and there's not going to be any creatures that are bigger than these, really. So we have Topiary Stompers down here. These come online when you have 7 lands they can attack. We have Wrenn and Realmbreaker 1, and then we have also Argoth Sanctum of Nature. More than likely, this is going to come in tapped for you because you don't have a legendary creature early, but you can make bears. And when you're in a grindy game, you just make bears, and then if you have, you're milling things, obviously. And then if you have Wrenn and Realmbreaker, you can do a -2, mill some stuff, and then bring one of your big nasties back to your hand. So that's the deck. It's been a ton of fun. I hope you enjoy the games. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. And early access, June 15th, for Lord of the Rings. We'll be live streaming there. So if you want to see that, click subscribe. Thanks so much. All right, opponent goes first. We have Selkenzen and Karpulsan Forest. We have a Lightning Strike. We have 2 of our big ramp targets, but we don't really have our 3rd land. Yeah, shits and grins. We'll keep it. We'll see what's up with it. All right, so there's a Riveteer's Requisitioner. Can make us a treasure when it dies. Little Giada. Okay. Yeah, we'll play the Riveteer's Requisitioner. Might have the Lightning Strike Giada away. Jugan defends the temple. Alright, we did not get another land. Alright, let's get rid of Giada now, or try to. That way if they do a 4-drop Angel, we don't make it huge. Do they kill this? They know we didn't play a land, right? So if they kill this, they might be helping us. Okay. So we draw an untapped land, we go Invasion of Zendikar. And get into Kogla and Yadaro or Etali pretty quickly. And they're tapped out. Yes, there's a land. Alright, here we go. The treasure token worked out. Alright, so we're going to grab a forest. And we're going to grab another... No. We'll grab 2 double forests. 5. Okay, Brotherhood's End. Can't mess with Adolin. Copperline Gorge is going to come in tapped. We can play... Let's see, 5. This costs 6. We can go Brotherhood's End, kill everything, and then kill Adolin. And then play Kogla and Yidaro next turn. That seems good. Make them start from scratch here. Kogla and Yidaro can fight whatever they play. Or we can just make it be trample haste. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Fight you. And we still have Etali. One more mana gets us into Etali territory. Maybe we can pull a Titan of Industry off the top or something. Brotherhood's End. Okay. We're going for our invasion of Zendikar. Ooh. Not bad. Alright, Llanowar, Loam Speaker. Jugan. Sets us up for Etali next turn with our little monk that makes a mana. Little Llanowar elf monk here. Go for it. See what we hit. We got a Stomper and a Giada. Okay. Could be better hits, could be worse. We'll grab a Mountain. We don't have any good attacks. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Primal Sickness, baby. You're getting 9. So they have a tough decision here what they want to block with, because this has Trample and Indestructible. So they go with everything. Alright. I am down with that. End the turn there. Primal Etali Primal Sickness. When you get that transformed, that gets gross. I knew we were gonna have fun today with this with this Gruul Ramp Deck. Alright, good game. Let's move on up, baby. Opponent goes first. Okay. We do have a lot of ways to get mana, alright? We just need to draw into one of our big things. Seems simple enough. We got a Riveteer's Requisitioner, Tongue Twister. Alright, so we're playing against soldiers, because I just named Soldier. So we'll throw green down. We'll just be like, it's Selesnya enchantments. And then we'll have double red by turn 3 if we need a Brotherhood's End. We'll kind of throw them off a little bit. We could Brotherhood's End, wipe out a bunch of stuff. Then play our Stomper, grab some lands. Jugan defends the temple. We'll get a flyer out of that. And then we can Brotherhood's End over the Stomper at least, because it's a 4/4. Alright. And we don't really mind blocking with the Requisitioner against Thalia if we need to, because it gives us a treasure. The only thing in this soldier deck let's slow him down. Let's slow him down. We do not need that Sky Strike Officer drawing cards. And there's another Brotherhood's End where that came from too. And we can Invasion of Zendikar next turn. So, not a problem. Well, I'm assuming they'll want to attack. This is not a soldier. So they can't draw cards off Sky Strike Officer yet. So let's use this opportunity to get our invasion down. One of each will be fine. Gotta watch out for the Plaza of Heroes. That is live. So if they play any legendary things, they can tap 3 minutes, sacrifice it. Eesh. Is that going on? Perfect. I thought it was going to go on the Sky Strike Officer, but no. So we can do this. That feels pretty clean. And then we have a clean attack. Aww. I was going to say we had a clean attack on our invasion of Zendikar. Here's a Tyrannax Rex. 8/8 trample ward 4 haste. That's what we're kind of looking for. But let's save that for when we need something to come down immediately. Let's do this. Fight you. We'll grab more land. Thin out that deck. And then we'll slam a Tyrannax Rex. And we'll just start attacking their face. Fun times with Gruul Ramp, I love you. Nice. Alright, opponent goes first. 3 dual lances, nice. Loam Speaker, Requisitioner, and Brotherhood's End is nice. Especially if we're facing one of the many aggro decks that are really good right now. So we'll go Forest first. Probably if it's an aggressive deck, we'll go Requisitioner. It's got to be Azorius Control. Nobody would play a Spirited Companion in an aggressive deck, right? So we have 4 total mana. It doesn't matter. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to attack. I don't want to risk a land right now. But I will attack. Got Argoth, Sanctum of Nature. Mill some cards, make a bear. If they run us out of resources, maybe we'll finish them off with bears. Wandering Emperor, anything? There it is.
Feel the energy of battle. Then guide like water. Keep watch for intruders.
So we have mana next turn for Tyrannax Rex, which can't be countered. And it has Ward 4. Might be something to do.
We must protect the people.
Let's go for it. There's still other ways they could interact with this, but having Ward 4 is pretty great when your opponent's on 5 lands. The Wandering Emperor should be the target, though, because it can just exile next turn when they play a land. If they play a new Wandering Emperor, they won't be able to do anything about it.
Try not to miss me.
If they wipe the board, we can go Kogla and Yadaro and hit them for 6. Yeah, or 7, excuse me. So have to have interaction there, or some way to get rid of Coke, which is, they probably do. Burn down the house can make us 3 devils. That's not bad. We can Brotherhood's End twice and still be okay with Kogla. So let's attack. They're not going to block. So now they have to remove Kogla. If they don't, I mean, we have burned down the house. If they do a board wipe, we can do devils. Uh-huh. Wandering Emperor. Okay, here's the Emperor. Void Rend. Let's create a bear. Not amused by the life gain. Really didn't want to burn down the house to kill everything, but we might have to. Could still have a counterspell in their hand. So hopefully we can draw one of our big nasties at some point. They're roping us, ladies and gentlemen. Roping us out. I think I need... If we're going to hit the rope, I'm going to need a little snack. Oh, okay, we are doing it. Alright. So, 2 cards in hand. What are the chances that there's a counterspell? They did leave 2 mana up. What do you have? Do you have a counterspell? Got it. Invasion of Zendikar, we can lightning strike that and get ourselves a 4/4 vigilance. Haste, which is cool. They didn't like that. Alright. Decline to pay that. Alright. So this is going to be one of those good games, huh? They have 1 card. Do they have card draw? Because let's face it, if we don't draw one of our bombs soon, they're going to get ahead of us here. But we do have an opening here. Thin out that deck. End the turn. We have the ability to make bears. We can lightning strike that. Bring in a 4/4. Yep, I think that's fine. I'm not going to block it yet. I'm going to wait for them to try to end their turn. Alright, let's strike this. No Wandering Emperor. Can't take that out. They could make a token. Alright. Let's make a bear. We're not milling out any of our good stuff, so that's awesome. We're thinning our deck down. Try to find it. So that's going to be a 4/4. Fine with that. What else do we have? We're going for it. We have to go for it. Emperor, perhaps? They take this 5 damage. We have a lightning strike in hand. Okay, let's make a bear. Go to end step. They might be dead, but they don't know it. Binding is fine. See what other cards they have in their hand. Okay, take the bear away. Ending my turn now. Nothing to see here. There's nothing in the hand at all. If they do a Zur. Okay, for 5 mana left, they can make a Leyline Binding with 2 mana that becomes a life-linking creature. Alright, I think we'll let them do that. Because we want them to spend their mana. Okay. Okay, that comes in. Do they have a counterspell? Is the problem. And it can't be a make disappear, I don't think. It can be. Alright, counterspell? Got there. Wanted him to spend all of the mana they possibly could. Alright, good game. We're going first. This is a challenging hand. 2 Invasion of Zendikars and a Tyrannax Rex. This is probably going to lose this game keeping this hand. But I'm going to do it to see if we can pull our way out of this hole. We have nothing to do until turn 4. So if we're playing mono red, this is going to be horrific for us. Unless we draw like a Brotherhood's End or something. We have the mana. We have the big payoff. We have the ways to get extra lands. So let's try it. Let's see how this bad hand with nothing to do till turn 4 goes. Soldiers. Okay. And another land. Fantastic. Okay. This has Ward 4. We can get this down. They can't Brutal Cathar just like before turn 7. So that's good. Now Thalia messes our plans up pretty hard here. Harbin. Lightning Strike is good. We're definitely going to Lightning Strike something. They're not going to have Protecting the Negotiators, are they? They might. Any more priority targets than Harbin next turn? Probably not. Let's just do it now. Watch, now they're going to play Thalia. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the Harbin out at sorcery speed because there's not going to be anything better. And they're going to be like, Thalia. Invasion of Zendikar, cost 5. Okay. That's fine. So they're likely to attack with both of these. We take 3 damage, go to 15, they make a token. I think we're okay to wait. They could play a Siege Veteran and make this thing a 3/4, which would really mess us up. Alright. Fine. 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. That means we're 1 turn. After our next turn, Tyrannax Rex comes down. Stomper comes in tapped. These come in tapped. Stomper can get us to 6. Nope, we'll do this. This is the way. Protect the Negotiators can't stop us because they only have 1 card, or 1 creature. Not that they probably run that, but they have something going on in their hand. Something's going on in that hand. It's like 1 of each. Thank you. Come on, mouse. There we go. Okay, so Stomper's online now. 7 lands. It's a 4/4 Vigilance, which is fine. That's what you had going on in your hand. Okay. You can't get them, let them get too many tokens, because they'll just go Harbin if they have another one and just hit us in the air, which is like something we can't have. Okay. So the plan is to hit Invasion of Zendikar, make a 4/4 you know, 4/4 Skyclave, right? Then we'll burn down the house on everything, leaving both of our creatures alive. Their creature count will be low enough that they can't go over the top of us with a Harbin, even if they draw it. They're not going to be able to get rid of Tyrannax Rex with a Brutal Cathar. They could Brutal Cathar Skyclave. Yeah, oh. Maybe they do play a Harbin. I don't think we're dead, though. I think we still... Sky Strike. Wait. Okay, viewer. You were like, why are you getting the Skyclave if you're going to burn down the house? Right? This is 5 damage. Fair point. Fair point. Stomper. All right, we're just gonna lose our Skyclave, which is unfortunate. They're gonna draw a card off of this, but we're gonna hit them for 8, and then we're gonna give them 4 poison counters. Can't be Brutal Cathard. Can't be messed with. They have a total of 4 mana. They can't get rid of it. So they can play a bunch of blockers, but we can attack with Rex and play 2 Topiary Stompers, which are 4/4 Vigilance. The possibility of them going overhead with Harbin, if they draw another one, is like nil. So even though I did misplay a little bit with that Awakened Skyclave, Tyrannax Rex is just like a nail in the coffin here, I think. We'll see what happens. I could be wrong, but I really doubt it. Isn't that the thing, though, when people have an opinion? Nobody ever goes, here's my opinion, this is what I believe, but I think I'm wrong, right? It would make sense for me to think I'm right, because it's what I think. So obviously I think I'm right. If they prove me wrong, then I'll be like, oh, I was wrong, right? Full confidence in my decision until the moment that I'm proven wrong. But I think I'm right, because if you look, that rope's sticking down, and that rope is always usually a sign of, like, it's over. But they don't want it to be over because they want you to waste your time. But little did they know that I am making a video, so I get to talk to you. So how was your day? What is it? Tuesday, I think? My day was pretty good. So I watered the flowers outside, did some stuff. I had a really good chicken sandwich for lunch. It was really crispy on the outside, and it was really juicy on the inside, and it was very good. And the restaurant that I got it from, the thing about that restaurant is, like, you pass by the restaurant, and you're like, it's a chicken chain, right? You pass by the restaurant, and you're like, there's a long... Oh, okay. We're going. There's a long line, but they go through it really quickly. So it's like... It's deceiving. We're going Sentinel Frontliner. Okay, that's an artifact. We can get rid of that, but then we give them a land. We don't really want to do that. Alright, cool. Good game. We got there. Tyrannax Rex, baby. Anyway, chicken was so good. So that's it for the Gruul Ramp Deck. I hope you had as much fun time watching it as I did playing it. There were some really close games and some really fun ones. This deck is so much fun to play. And it's so different from a lot of the things in the meta right now. And it really, like, it's really fun to play against aggro decks with this. So thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you June 15th for Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth Early Access right here on this channel live.